There's a new wave taking over Toronto's nightlife, one that blurs lines, bridges cultures, and turns every party into a shared celebration. It's the rise of Afro Caribbean fusion parties, the kind of events where Afrobeats and dancehall meet in the same rhythm, where the crowd is mixed but the energy feels like one. It's not just a trend, it's a movement that's changing how people dance, connect, and experience culture across the city. Walk into one of these parties and you'll feel it immediately. The DJ transitions from Burna Boy to Pop Kane, from Thames to Shensia, and the crowd moves like a single heartbeat. The beats may switch, but the vibe doesn't miss a step. You see Africans and Caribbeans sharing the floor, trading moves, and celebrating the music that raised them both. What used to be two parallel worlds has now fused into one, and Toronto is right at the center of it. This didn't happen overnight. For years, there was an unspoken divide in Toronto's nightlife, African parties on one side, Caribbean parties on the other. Both scenes had loyal followings, but they rarely overlapped. Afrobeats was climbing fast with its smooth rhythms and soulful melodies, while dancehall and soca had long held their place as the backbone of Caribbean culture in the city. But as Afrobeats grew global, it began breaking barriers, and the Caribbean crowd started vibing with it in ways no one expected. The fusion began naturally. DJs started experimenting, slipping in a few Afrobeats tracks during Caribbean sets, and the crowd didn't just accept it, they went crazy for it. The energy matched perfectly. The heavy drums of dancehall and the bouncy groove of Afrobeats felt like distant cousins reconnecting. Before long, parties started branding themselves as Afro Caribbean, promising the best of both worlds. Now, these events are everywhere, from downtown Toronto to Brampton, Mississauga, and Scarborough. The lineup might feature DJ Havel spinning an Afrobeat set, followed by a dancehall specialist who keeps the tempo high. You'll hear artists like Asaki, Kiz Daniel, and Rema mixed seamlessly with Vibe Cartel, Alkaline, and Marshall Montano. It's not about competition, it's about collaboration. What makes these fusion parties powerful is how they reflect the real Toronto, a city of immigrants, second-generation kids, and blended cultures. The Afro-Caribbean scene isn't just about music, it's about identity. Africans and Caribbeans share deep historical and cultural roots, from language and rhythm to food and fashion. These events have become a way of celebrating that shared DNA, reminding everyone that the connection runs deeper than just sound. At a typical Afro-Caribbean party, you'll see the full spectrum of vibes. The Caribbeans bring that fiery dance energy, fast-paced, uninhibited, full of attitude. The Africans bring smooth movements, lyrical sing-alongs, and stylish precision. Together, it's magic. No two people dance the same, but everyone moves in sync. There's no competition on the floor, just pure joy, rhythm, and energy. Promoters have played a huge role in this movement. They understood that Toronto didn't need separate rooms for different islands and countries. It needed one massive celebration where everyone could come together. The best promoters curate their lineups carefully, mixing DJs with different backgrounds to keep the energy flowing all night. They also choose venues that match the vibe, big enough to hold the crowd, but intimate enough to feel connected. And let's not forget the food. Afro-Caribbean fusion events have some of the best late-night menus you'll ever see: jollof rice, jerk chicken, suya, patties, fried plantain, and everything in between. It's more than just party food, it's part of the cultural experience. People eat, laugh, and connect over flavors that remind them of home. That's the beauty of it. It's not just music fusion, it's lifestyle fusion. Fashion also tells the story. You'll see African prints mixed with island-inspired colors. Guys in bold shirts with chains, girls in vibrant dresses and head wraps, nails done, edges laid, and everyone looking like they stepped out of a fashion editorial. The Afro-Caribbean crowd takes presentation seriously because looking good is part of the culture. The confidence, the smiles, the energy, it's all one big celebration of Black excellence. DJs are the true architects behind this movement. They're the ones blending the sounds, reading the crowd, and creating that balance where both sides feel seen. A great DJ knows exactly when to drop essence after a dancehall anthem, or when to switch from Taliban's to Lonely at the Top without breaking the flow. It's musical chemistry, and when it's done right, the crowd loses its mind. Toronto's Afro Caribbean fusion parties have also inspired new collaborations between artists. You'll see local Afrobeats acts working with dancehall or soca artists, creating fresh sounds that represent the city's diversity. It's not uncommon to hear a song that mixes Yoruba lyrics with patois or Caribbean slang. That kind of creativity is what makes Toronto's scene stand out. It's not just copying trends, it's creating new ones. And these events aren't just for the diaspora anymore. Canadians from all backgrounds are showing up too, drawn by the energy, the fashion, and the sense of unity that these parties give off. It's a kind of cultural export that's bringing people together, teaching them through rhythm and experience rather than words. That's what music does best. It builds bridges. Some of the best moments happen at summer fusion events. Day parties, rooftop sessions, and boat cruises where the sound travels over Lake Ontario. Those are unforgettable experiences. When the DJ transitions from Burna Boy to Beanie Man as the sun sets, and the crowd starts waving flags from Nigeria, Jamaica, Ghana, and Trinidad, you realize this isn't just nightlife, this is family. The rise of Afro Caribbean fusion parties has also redefined what it means to be cool in Toronto. It's no longer about where you're from, it's about the vibe you bring. The shared appreciation for rhythm, fashion, and confidence has united people who might never have crossed paths before. In a city that often feels divided by background, these parties have built something rare, a shared identity built on joy. And make no mistake, this movement is only getting started. As Afrobeats continues to rise globally and Caribbean music stays strong, their connection will keep evolving. We'll see more collaborations, more blended events, and maybe even new genres born from this cross-cultural love affair. Toronto has positioned itself as one of the world's top cities for this kind of fusion, authentic, inclusive, and full of energy. Every Afro-Caribbean party is a statement, a reminder that no matter where we come from, rhythm is our common language. The bass lines, the drums, the melodies, they all tell the same story of resilience, celebration, and unity. That's what keeps the people coming back week after week. So next time you find yourself at one of these events, take a moment to look around. Notice the mix of accents, the laughter, the sweat, the movement. That's culture in motion. That's the sound of Africa and the Caribbean dancing together in the heart of Canada. If you're enjoying these stories about Toronto's Afrobeats and Caribbean scenes, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because there's more to come. We're just scratching the surface of a culture that keeps evolving, keeps inspiring, and keeps bringing the world together one beat at a time.